Aloha, this is Tom Lesher with the weekly Pele Report. This one is for October 24th of the year 2012. I'm on the pathway out here to the Moana Willie Falls, and I must say these falls are in the travel guides and in the travel books, so we may be running into some friends from other countries running around this place. The path is not exactly empty, so we'll see what happens. But it is really hard to say what is more beautiful, the starry night sky or this amazing planet that we live on. This is just such a trip. I'm kind of walking along the ridge here. It's hard to get the whole place in the camera shot, but you know, that's a beautiful, it's like a bowl. I don't know how much you're going to be able to tell from the video, but anyway, so back to the astrology. The astrology, this is a big week here. We have a lot of aspects going on. I can give you the aspects as I walk along here and then talk about what they mean when I find a comfortable spot to gather my thoughts. Oh, look at that place up there. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Let's see, where was I? Moon is in Pisces today. On Wednesday, Thursday, it stays in Pisces and comes up to make a T-square with Mars, which is in Sag, opposite Jupiter down there in Gemini. We're going to talk about that aspect at length. And then it goes into Aries a little later on, getting fuller and fuller and fuller. On Thursday we also have Mercury in Scorpio conjuncting the north node of the moon and in sextile to the planet Venus, which we'll talk more about also. There's just so much going on. By Sunday, the moon moves into Taurus. And at that point, then on Monday, we have the full moon in Taurus, opposite that sun in Scorpio. This whole week, particularly on Thursday, the sun is exactly conjunct Saturn. So that full moon is actually opposing a Sun-Saturn conjunction, which is highly significant. That's on Monday, but on Sunday, the Mars opposite Jupiter is exact. So these aspects, you know, are pretty big. Oh, and even more than that. Then I think it's on Sunday. You know, Mercury leaves Scorpio, goes into Sagittarius, and Venus leaves Virgo and goes into Libra. And all I can say is hallelujah. It's a welcome wagon coming out here this weekend on Sunday. We've had that Venus in Virgo for about a month. Picking, analyzing, purifying, purging, analyzing, getting down to the nitty-gritty stuff. With that Mercury and Scorpio, let's talk deep. You know, let's bring up all the issues of our relationship. And so now, you know, that's earth and water, Scorpio and Virgo. And as of Sunday, they're going to go into air and fire. So we're going to see a lightening up, you know, of the energy and a lightening up of the field. The Sun-Saturn conjunction will be over. So okay, all right, all I can say is this is a Pele report under stress. I gotta hang on to this tree here so I don't fall off of this. It's about a 40 to 50 foot jump, and there's a number of people down there below swimming in the waterfall. A little distracting. I came up here, but then there's a lot of people coming up here to jump off, so I'm a little under the pressure here to get this report out. And so I'm going to start out with the mantra today and then discuss that a little bit, and then if I get cut short, we'll see what else we can do. Because when we look at all of these aspects going on, Sun conjunct Saturn Thursday, tomorrow in the sign of Scorpio, it is about confronting some of the shadows, some of the blocks, the inhibitions, the fears that we've suppressed and held back for a long time. Lifetimes perhaps. Saturn's the Lord of karma. And it's in Scorpio. Other people's money, other people's bodies, other people's values. We confront them in Scorpio and more clearly define ourselves. And sometimes, you know, it necessitates growing up. Sometimes it necessitates becoming a little more objective and being able to work with other people. Because if we really look at it now, we're coming out of the age of Pisces. We're coming in to this age of Aquarius. And the last 2,000 years in the age of Pisces was really about going off, meditating, going to the monastery, the ashram, connecting with infinite spiritual source through seclusion, solitude, and isolation. Now we're moving into the age of Aquarius. And what we're seeing is that our evolution as a species, and of course as individuals, is now becoming more and more and more reliant upon each other, upon community, upon relationships. We really are using each other as mirrors of our soul. So that, you know, this play of separation down here in this third dimensional reality is so that we can see how I am you and you are me. And this happens in our relationships, in our partnerships, where we really are tested, particularly now, at whatever is blocking us, stopping us, separating us from coming together in peace, harmony, union, joy, orgasm, however you want to look at it. So this Sun-Saturn is old stuff, it's old baggage that we're getting shown through confrontation, through limitation, through the bank saying no, your partner saying no, the government saying no, you can't do that. You have to look at yourself and see now. It brings up, you know, all these issues that we have with authority, with autonomy. It makes it hard to cooperate. I don't want to cooperate. I want my way. But man, it hasn't been going that way lately. It's like there's other people and there's other demands and there's other responsibilities. And it's like, son of a bitch. I just want to play and be youthful. It's not happening so much. So there can be that tendency with Mars opposite Jupiter. Let me out of here. You know, Mars in Sagittarius is, I'll just, you know, I'll take off. I need freedom. I need space. Forget you. Forget this. You know, and Jupiter, same thing. Let's go to another country. Speaking of which, I'm going to Brazil next week. I don't know what's going to happen with the Pele reports, but this might be the last one for a little while. There's only dial-up internet down there where I'm going. But anyway, the Mars opposite Jupiter. So it is pressing us to find new ideas, new ways, new beliefs, new laws in order to work together. Unity in diversity. We're becoming very aware of diversity and how different we are from everybody else. Even our most intimate partners, we're really different. So we need to stretch. Mars in Sag wants to stretch. And Jupiter, stretching the lower mind. It's a very beautiful time. And then the moon comes around for that full moon. We had the new moon a couple weeks ago in Libra. I said this partnership stuff was coming up, relationship, intimacy issues. Now the full moon is going to illuminate. And Taurus Scorpio on very physical, sexual, touch, money, values, resources. This is a time where, you know, it's time to really look at. That moon is going to illuminate maybe some new capacity that we didn't know we had before. Opening up our unconscious, making it conscious. That's what the sun in Scorpio wants to do. So we may become conscious of, wow, I didn't know I could do that. You know, until you kicked my butt into doing it, or said there's no way we're going forward unless you do it. So yeah, you know, it's all good. You know, the moon, this full moon can really bring in, you know, some new resolutions, illuminations. It's very positive, very powerful. So anyway, to get back to the mantra that I was going to start with, before I fall off this frickin' cliff, man. As I seek new answers to age-old questions, brought to awareness through painful confrontations, I open the doors to new perceptions, letting go of childish modes of expression. How about that? Yeah? It kind of sums it up a lot. The Saturn is maturity. The sun Saturn is growing up, becoming more objective, becoming wizened around the deeper laws governing our interaction, cooperation, compromise. And then, of course, new perceptions, new answers. So the Saturn is the old questions, the Mars Jupiter is the new perception. May you be blessed and graced with many new perceptions. For now, I mean, I might take some more pictures on the way out here, we'll see, but namaste, aloha, so much love. You didn't go to San Diego while you were in California?